Welcome to day 2, and without longing anything out, we're in Dubai for the Mille Miglia celebrations, and it's starting off with a bang, safe to say. Jeez, look at that Bugatti Divo. So there's no doubt in my mind that most of the modern supercars here are not coming in stock, and this 765 is no exception. I don't even think you can hear me with the custom exhaust on this thing. It's so loud. So I know currently a lot of the focus has been on the modern stuff like that, and obviously the main highlights from just turning the video camera on in the first place, but this is a run focused on classic cars for the majority, and there is a vast turnout in terms of type of cars, which we'll walk through, and I'll show you a couple of the highlights. Being completely transparent, classics, I have an appreciation for them, but I'm pretty clueless. So I will talk you through what stands out to me, and we'll go and see what's here at this event. Obviously you can see just looking around there is a lot to cover, so we'll focus on the main points, starting with the Dubai police turnout. This is how they've shown up with Stelvio and Giulia Quadrifoglio. Fourth of 5 cars is the V8 Vantage sat on a roundabout, but this is what I want to focus on for a second. Mercedes SLS AMG, a modern classic to say the least, paired with a 300 SL, just a full-on classic. And to see the 2 generations of Gullwing both next to each other is very cool, especially when one is sporting a police livery like this. So yes, a Pagani Huayra has joined, and that is yet another modern supercar slash hypercar to the collection here. But this is a mix. Mille Miglia has brought kind of cars from all walks, including bikes even, to this stand. So we'll take a look at some other stuff now and kind of diversify what we're looking at, because there is this, and we'll get back to some of the interesting stuff there, but there's also more to look at this way. Check out the Carrera GT brought in by Tamini Classics. They've also got a couple of other cars on display, including, well, everything you can see here actually, but this car has always just stood out to me as a hypercar of the era from Porsche. I love the styling, I love the fact the wing comes up, I love the beech wood on the gear lever, I love the fact the center locks have different colors for the different sides, and in any color it looks incredible. The values of these have gone crazy, and I'm not surprised, to be honest. There's actually a few more Porsches just coming up this way. Slightly more modern though. Amongst all the heavily tinted, heavily modified modern supercars, there is something really nice about seeing cars like this, some untouched classics sporting Dubai classic number plates. I don't know if it's just me, but seeing cars on plates that aren't just UK ones, because obviously being based in London, we do see these cars a lot, but there's something more special about this in this setting. Ferrari Testarossa sat opposite one of my favourite Ferraris of all time, just past this 599, finished in the matching Rosso Corsa. You've got this Ferrari Daytona finished in, I don't know if you can see it because the camera probably won't do it any justice. This is dark blue, something like blue Pozzi, that's probably wrong, but you can see here the paintwork, pristine paintwork, matching a tan interior and wood steering wheel. I mean, that must be incredible to drive. Probably not in this heat, but still incredible nonetheless. One of the most timeless designs in the world. So before any more cars disappear, let's look at the extensive list down this way, starting with Lancia Delta Integrale. We've got this with white wheels and, funnily enough, above centre caps. Not sure why, but still very cool to see, with the light bar at the front to match this, the Porsche Safari, on off-road tyres, raised suspension. So cool, especially in this sort of Miami blue finish. And then we've got an SLS GT, not something you see very often. Cream interior, loads of carbon, brown exterior, actually a kind of brownish tint to a very dark paint job, with bronze calipers. Looks so good, and obviously has that Mercedes AMG V8 and sound. Such a special thing, but there is more. There is more that we've already covered briefly. There was also a Hummer here. I'll overlay a photo, but that military grade Hummer has disappeared somewhere. Not sure how I missed that, judging by the size of the thing. But the two here are obviously the stars of the show. We've got Chiron and then Bugatti Divo. This one is actually finished in the launch blue, but the carbon around it, if you can see, is dark carbon fibre, dark blue carbon fibre surrounding the details. Obviously you've got kind of dark blue diamond cut wheels there, blue calipers, and then the entire rear quarter has some extra painted decals, probably owner specifications, but dark blue carbon all around. And then there is this Bugatti Divo, such a special car. Obviously it's so different styling wise to what fundamentally is this car underneath, but so aggressive, so limited, so expensive, so special. Of course you would end up seeing it in Dubai, and this is actually my first time seeing one in the flesh as well. First impressions, it's as crazy as the pictures come across, especially in a good spec like this. Can't go wrong, really. What a car. Check this out for a combo. We've got Bugatti Veyron, Chiron and the Divo just leaving now. Good thing we talked about them when we did, because they've started up and headed out the event straight after. So we'll get back to everything there in a second, but look at this. The never-ending list of cars at this event, the Hummer has been thankfully replaced by this C63 Black Series, HRE wheels and solar beam yellow paint. Looks incredible in the sun. And this highlighter SVJ is just next to it. There's a couple of cars here that we've seen but not quite seen, so I'll run through them quickly. SVJ, not stock obviously, has mirror tints and an FI exhaust. Next to that, I stupidly called this 720S 765. It's actually just got Rift body kit all over it, including the exhaust, which is what makes it so loud. Huracan STO just next to it, their latest, most aggressive model. It's actually got a matching helmet on the inside of the car, purple paintwork with yellow accents, matches the interior, matches the helmet. Not sure if you can even see that. And then 4GT, and to finish off the lineup we have this Bugatti Veyron with kind of like a aubergine purpley brown rear, cream exterior as the front, and then matching kind of carbon inside. Such a special lineup through and through at this event. Amazing cars.
We don't pay that no mind. Didn't need to watch them know that I'll be here in no time. Put a candle on it, had to tell them they could blow mine. Lights, camera, action, it shows.
So quick stop at VIP Motors on the way somewhere else, but I wanted to show you this because we've got Divo number 2 of the day and two Venenos side by side. How special is it to see these rare hypercars just sat right alongside each other for sale, and there is a lot more here. Sadly not enough time to see it. Divo number 3 of the trip as well. But yeah, this place is just ridiculous.
Greenhouse, ball it up, I'm with the game. We taking shots off the rebound. Look at my posters, say now. I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm, yeah. Tell them all to move on, yeah. Look at my posters, say now. They be lost in the sauce, yeah. Took a loss, that's your loss, yeah. Had to get my point across, yeah.